Yes, back from the sun. It feels like I was there just yesterday. If you haven't seen Badass Chicks episode 8, I suggest you watch that. I give you the grand tour of Portugal. This video today is going to be the last video for Badass Chicks part 1. We'll come back to part 2 at some other time. And I thought, because I haven't covered any of the Marvel characters in great depth, I thought, who are my favourite badass chicks in the Marvel Cinematic Universe? Or DC Universe for that matter. Well, I've picked a few. So you let me know what you think. Let's have a look at our first clip. Apparently, I thought that Superman was the only superhero that could dodge bullets. I was wrong. We have Wonder Woman, able to dodge bullets and even to deflect them at the rate of a machine gun. Now, that's pretty fast. And we can see just how quickly she moved. Within 5 seconds, she defeated all those guys. But what makes Wonder Woman unique is her costumes, her demeanor, her strength, and there's something tribal about her. The tribal woman in the city, that gives her that bit of an edge. And I've got to say that amongst all the superheroes, Wonder Woman's got to be one of the most iconic. I do like Gal Gadot's portrayal of Wonder Woman. The badass component here would be style, demeanor, and strength of all the abilities that she has. It's great, but she's not the baddest. Now, let's look at our next clip, Scarlet Witch.
Rain fire! But sire, our troops, just do it!
In all the previous clips that we've seen of Scarlet Witch, she comes across as using her abilities as a superhero. It's only in Doctor Strange we see a spiritualistic side of her use of energies. And I've got to say, she's perhaps one of the most strongest Avengers. To think that she can destroy Thanos' weapon made of Uru, and to think that she could probably do the same with Thor's hammer and Stormbreaker. She took her time in defeating Thanos, which she could have done a lot sooner, considering she was able to apprehend Vision. And is she a badass chick? She's probably another woman your mother would say, don't hang around with that chick, she's too badass for you. And the badass component for Scarlet Witch would be, I think she can be real mean. Yeah, she got a real mean streak at her. And I think as well as having the ability to take down any Avenger, I would say that it's the ability to turn dark. Whereas some of the other superheroes, they're too much on the side of light to turn dark. Now, let's look at our next clip.
Back up.
What makes Mystique unique is her style, the way she moves, the ability to become anyone and everyone. And I just think that there's more mischievousness to her. She can be more cunning, a bit more intellect in how she can achieve her objectives compared to someone like Thor just going in there with a hammer. That gives her a little bit more edge over achieving her accomplishments. So I just think that to be able to transition in midair while hitting your opponent is badass. And I don't think we've come to see any other move from a Marvel character that can do that. And we haven't seen all the Marvel characters that can morph at the same time. But for that move, oh yeah. Now, we're gonna look at Makari. Makari has got to be one of the badass female characters to date. Now there's speculation as to, is she faster than the Flash? Who will win between the Flash and Makari?
Suficiente.
Well, the Flash is fast, but he's not really that amped in combat, and he hasn't really fought any real foes. He's more like an aid to the group. Whereas Makari, I think she has the moves, she has the skills and the abilities. She may not move at lightning speed, or perhaps I think she travels at the speed of sound, whereas the Flash travels at the speed of light. I think, yes, the Flash is faster, but I just think that, like Mystique, to be able to whoop your opponents from all directions at once. It can be pretty hard to catch. What makes her badass? It's the moves. It's the moves, it's the costume, that she remains silent due to her being deaf. Gives her character a bit more depth, because everything she does has to have a meaning. Most characters who are badass don't say too much. They're an individual few words. But with her, it's literally an expression. Makari's expression, what to donate, what she's going to do, or how she's feeling. Truly unique. Great to see a female superhero who is fast, amped up, and not too amped up to the point where they have infinite energy and infinite power. You pretty much like playing a video game on cheat mode. But Makari, yeah, she's great. So, guys, I hope you like the review of my favorite picks of badass superhero chicks and villains. And who are yours? Leave a comment. And see you soon.
Raven, I asked you a question.
I don't answer to my slave name.
Raven Darkholm, that's your real name, isn't it? Or has he convinced you you don't have a family anymore?
My family tried to kill me, you pathetic meat sack.
Okay, then, Mystique. Where is he?
In here?